two. Defensive-focused team squaring up here. Every bucket will be hard-earned tonight.
Yeah, everything's going to be contested, B.A. There's going to be saran wrap defense played by both of these teams.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Anthony Simons out there with Derek White. And it's Tatum in at the center position. Boston with the ball. After Milwaukee picked up a three with their last shot. Drains the triple.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Kuzma outside. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
With the step back. Trent outside. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Porter. He's covered by Simons. Clock at 6. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Trent. Rebound Boston.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Kuzma, that's good.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
Simons passes to Brown. Tatum with a screen. Pass to White from outside the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Turner finds Kuzma. Turner a screen on Simons. The shot. Queta pulls it in.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
No one covering. White's got 6.
Part of White's expanding game is the attention to his jump shot, and he's made great improvement in that area.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Trent for 3. The shot comes out. And here's Brown for 3. That one is off. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. The 3-ball. Hits a three-pointer. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Guys?
You love that confidence. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Simons with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. White for 3. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 9.
Boy, on offense, White's so very effective, whether it's assist or shot making. He's always making productive plays.
Porter from outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Right wing. Tatum against Turner. Here's Porter. Antetokounmpo to pass to Trent. They need this. Rebound Boston. Outside Tatum. Pass to White. Tatum against Antetokounmpo. White on the wing. Launches it. Rebounded by Kuzma. Bucks trail by 6. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Tatum. Brown, a screen on Kuzma. There's Tatum with the three. He can't hit that time. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Celtics up by 6. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
Prince is out there with Cole Anthony. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then it's Green. And it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And grant the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Having a scorer's mindset, but Anthony also has to keep others involved. That's a really good pass there.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Tillman. Nice ball movement by Boston. Hauser outside. Launches a three. Gets the three to fall.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Boston leading by 6. Outside Pritchard. And we're a little over 1.5 minutes into the second quarter. Tillman misses. The Bucks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. That one's good from Green, and the assist by Anthony. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
They set the screen. Back to Hauser. Pass to Minot. Here's Garza. Shoots a fadeaway. Anthony grabs the board.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Now here's Portis. Green in the post. He's got 5. Anthony finds Green. Back to Anthony. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Portis for 3. Boston with a rebound. Pritchard surviving the D for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Bucks trail by 4. When you watch Bobby Portis, he's extremely physical, but he can also space the floor, Clark.
Yeah, I like that combination, B.A. It makes him a unique matchup and a tough matchup. I mean, one play he's thumping and bumping you around, and then on the next play, he's knocking down the 3. And he's doing it all with great energy and intensity.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Hauser's got 6.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Boston has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And Portis comes to help. Here's Tillman. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Bucks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Out to Anthony. Back to Green. Pass to Prince. The 3. And it's Tillman with a rebound. The Celtics with the lead. And here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Anthony. And here's Hauser. Fires the 3. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Portis for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Portis has got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pritchard with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. To the inside. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
That's on the defense. You gotta guard Anthony from the corner.
Pritchard against Prince. Pass to Minot. It's stolen by Green. Pulls up for 3. Boston pulls it in. Now Pritchard. Hauser outside. pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Milwaukee out in front. They lead by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. How about Derek White really making a difference here?
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown are the wingmen, and it's Simons in at the 1 spot. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Brian, back over to you.
A dangerous duo. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Tatum. Brown, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Tatum finds Brown. Just 5 on the clock. From the wing, the shot no good. And so Porter will bring it up for Milwaukee. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
There's a screen. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Left block shot on the way. Rebounded by the Bucks. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. Porter with it. Now guarded by Simons. Antetokounmpo for 3. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Tatum! Money from deep.
You got to D-up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
And here's Trent. Antetokounmpo, a screen on White. Back to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Turner. Now here's Porter. He's covered by Simons. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. From the high post. He squares up and sinks it. And the Bucks lead by 4.
You know, Giannis wants to get a few steps closer, but he's worked really hard to make this mid-range shot more consistent.
And it's Simons missing. Milwaukee's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Trent, the pass to Kuzma. They set the pick. Back to Trent. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. And it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Left side, Brown. Takes the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Trent on the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. Porter finds Trent. This one for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And it's really tough to catch a pass from that distance. He's asking a lot of his teammates to reel that one in.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. Outside for Green. Pass to Prince. Portis outside. Back to Prince. Portis with a screen on Pritchard. Prince. Outside for Green. The 3. Boston with a rebound. Here's Mina. No points yet. Here's Tillman. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Here's the pick. To stop the run. Knocks it down from distance. Hauser's got 9 points.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Here's Prince. And here's Green from the arc. Out to Portis. They get it back on the wing. Green gets another look. Puts up a three. Pass to Prince. Beyond the arc. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Milwaukee. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Green. Prince is out there with Cole Anthony. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Three-pointer, Anthony. Boston pulls it in. Here's Minot. Here he goes. On the wing, Hauser. 4-3. Prince grabs the miss.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Drops in the 3. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Prepared to let it fly. Anthony was just waiting for the rock.
From deep. Pritchard, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And that one's good. Green.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
The baseline, Jay. Prince can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Pass to Minot. Fires for 3. Counted from distance.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
On the wing, Green. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Oh, the shot is off.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Now Anthony. Here's Green. Outside Anthony. Portis fires. Cash from downtown.
Hey, I think every team wants a guy like Bobby Portis. I mean, more than capable from deep. He's able to play the 4 and 5 and gives you good effort at both ends.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Simons. Porter can't hit it. Celtics trail by 11. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now White takes a 3. Turner with a rebound. Trent. The 3 is off. Boston has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Now Simons. Let's loose for 3. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Bucks.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And what a huge performance it was for Cole Anthony.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on White. Trent.
Yeah, with his length and athleticism, Tatum has the tools to be a lockdown defender.
He launches. And misses. Here's Milwaukee. Porter fires. Tips it up. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Puts up a tray. Brown pulls down the board. So this one belongs to the Bucks. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the drop.
Giannis.
Allie, thank you as always.
Tonight, these teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Yaka Jonas is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Powell in at the small forward position.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
From the corner, and there's Porter on the assist by Trent.
You love Porter's effort level on offense. He works hard to find his shot.
Adebayo, high post. Giannis with it, now defended by Adebayo. And it's Trent in the corner. He had a nice open look right there.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Adebayo with this screen on Porter. This one for three. The rebound by the Bucks. And Stan, you remember this past summer, the story was, will the Bucks or will they not trade Giannis?
It's tough to carry on business as usual with all those clouds swirling. We know how loyal he's been, but questions remain about his ability to compete for a title in Milwaukee.
Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. Kuzma pulls it in. Here's Milwaukee now. Giannis outside. The rebound by Tyler Hero. The Heat have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Out to Kuzma. The Bucks working the ball around. And here's Trent outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Trent's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Right side, Adebayo. And there's the drive. There's the pick. And a wide open look for Hero. Miami no good on that time either.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Trent, that's a two-pointer. Turner finds Trent. Plenty of space. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
Adebayo, high post. Will it go? Again, the miss by the Heat. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. 7-point differential. Trent outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Miami's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Adebayo. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Right side, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
Porter kicks to Trent. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Kuzma. And Porter, here we go. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Offline from the top of the key. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Giannis inside. Adebayo on him. Offensive rebound. Trent outside. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Trent's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Milwaukee.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Out to Powell. From deep, Adebayo sinks the triple. Adebayo's got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Gary Trent Jr. He's feeling it. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
On the floor for Miami, Wiggins is out there with Fontecchio. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Jovic in at the 5 spot. Pass to Rozier. Clock at 6. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist. Wiggins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Over in the corner, Green. And stolen by Wiggins. From past the arc. And again, Miami with the triple.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Anthony, the pass to Portis. Anthony taking his time here. Prince, right side. And a wide open look for Portis. A three-pointer is right on target.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Wiggins, that's a screen for Rozier. And again, Andrew Wiggins for 3. Wiggins has got the lead back up to 1 now for Miami. Anthony kicks to Prince. Hands the shot with nobody near him.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
There's a good screen. Back to Rozier. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Fontecchio. And another basket for Miami.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth. That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
You know, Wiggins affects the game, Coach, in a number of ways. And let's begin by talking about his defense.
Great place to start with Wiggins, Kevin, because I think that's the strength of his game. He is long. He can really move his feet. He's got great discipline and focus. And the biggest thing you can have in any defender, he's got great want to. This guy wants to go out and make it tough on the best players in the game.
Portis sets the pick for Prince. It's rebounded by Jovic. Miami leading by 4. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
To the middle. Pass to Anthony. On the wing. There's the pick. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Prince. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Wiggins, plenty of space, and another basket for Miami.
A welcome sign for sure. When Wiggins is connecting with the J, his offense becomes lethal.
And stolen by Wiggins.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
Jovic, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest that shot.
Fontecchio passes to Rozier. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Portis. And so it's Portis with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Prince wide open. Sims the pass to Portis. Without the key, Prince. Shot clock at 6. Outside Anthony. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Prince can't hit. And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for the Miami Heat. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
To the center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. And it's Porter at the guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Turner finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Porter. Takes it inside. Here's Kuzma, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Back to you, Kevin.
Clearly a new wrinkle. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Oh, Giannis with the haymaker!
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Just 5 on the clock. Adebayo with this screen on turn. And again, it's the Heat missing. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Kuzma kicks to Porter. All sorts of time, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Powell outside. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. Pass to Jonas. They set the pick. The Heat need to get a shot off. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Portis sets the pick for Anthony. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of this.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Well, we all know Cole Anthony can score the ball, but he deserves more credit for his defense. He's a high-energy player who likes to make things difficult for opposing guards.
A three-pointer, Wiggins buries it from three-point range. Wiggins has got 14 points.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Anthony kicks to Green. Portis is screen on Wiggins. Green passes to Portis. Shoots over Fontecchio. Portis can't get it to go. Miami trailing. Outside Rozier. And the three ball is good.
Pretty reliable from outside. You got to get a hand up on Rozier from that area.
Here's Prince outside. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Jovic. Back to Rozier. Three-pointer. And again, it's Miami with a 3.
You know, Rozier knocking down his own triple. Terry never steps down. More than confident.
From deep, Prince. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Jovic, Green with the rebound.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Fontecchio is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Jovic in at the 5. Rozier the pass to Jovic. Wiggins from outside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, Wiggins is totally capable of running up the scoreboard. Just has to get his shots.
Pass to Portis. Launches it. And he's good on the 3-ball. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Rozier against Anthony. Now Fontecchio. No good off the front iron. Anthony against Rozier. Outside Portis. Takes the 3. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
The kick out to Rozier. Pass to Wiggins over Green. And it's Wiggins missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Kicks it out to Prince. Portis, the pass to Prince. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Poked away. It's stolen by Anthony. Prince with the ball. Picked up by Rozier. Shoots the 3. A 3-pointer. Good.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
3. Good.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
And Porter, here we go. Turner fired. And down goes the 3.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Prince is checked in. Trent against Hero. Adebayo. And get the 3.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Giannis sets a screen for Trent. Antetokounmpo outside. 6 to shoot. And the 3 misses. The Heat trail by 8. Hero knocks down the 3.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
And Porter, here we go. Now Trent. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Prince. Now Trent puts up the 3. Can't get it to go. A minute 20 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Hero with it. Guarded now by Prince.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
Turner. The 3 doesn't go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Hero. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Wiggins drives in. Here's Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 is off. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Milwaukee now. Driving to the basket. Beyond the arc. Cleared away by Adebayo. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
It drops.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Adebayo outside. Now Rozier. And he does not hit. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that about wraps it up. Here. So Jim Rowe. To the rest of the NBA, these two teams like to play a more measured pace.
That's right, Kevin. And as a result, execution is going to be critical. Timing and spacing and decisions with the basketball. Whichever team performs their sets the most cleanly will have the edge in this one.
A lot in front of them. So the opening lineup for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. And it's Jonas in at the point guard position. Tatum with it. Out defended by Adebayo. A nice shot by Simons.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
Adebayo the screen. Shoots over Simons. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Back to Simons. A steal. Here's Jonas. And a wide open look for Hero. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
And Greg, with the absence of Jason Tatum for the time being, perhaps a hiatus for the Celtics as a title favorite?
Well, not to mention some of the salary cap casualties. It's not the same team that won it all in 24, but in great position once Tatum returns.
Miami with the ball. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. There's the triple, and Tyler Hero gets the three. Hero's got 7 points.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Here's White. A kick out to Simons. Boston, no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hero, no good. For Boston, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Shoots over Hawkins. And it's Brown missing.
Yeah, players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Tatum kicks to Brown. Kata, the pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. And White, the bucket on the assist by Simon.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Hawkins. And it's Adebayo in the corner. A baseline J. A rebound by Simon.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
The kick out to Tatum. Here's White. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Hawkins can't hit. Simons has got the ball here for Boston. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last 2 seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Back over to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
If any defense gives you that much cushion, you have to take that.
Pass to Jonas. Tatum with it. And Hawkins picks him up defensively. Here's White. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the bump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Jonas. It's stolen by Brown. It's tipped. Simons kicks to Tatum. They set the screen. at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Heat lead by 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
On the floor for Miami, Fontecchio is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Terry Rozier, and it's Larson in at the 2-guard spot.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now, here's Rozier. Nailed from three-point land. Rozier's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pretty reliable from outside. You got to get a hand up on Rozier from that area.
Hauser the pass to Pritchard. Here's Gonzalez. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now, here's Rozier. And it's Wiggins missing. Here's Garza, covered by Wiggins. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And again, Boston with the triple.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And it's Rozier missing.
Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Fires from deep. Kept alive. Pass to Boucher. Here's Garza. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
Great at jumping into action on these plays, saving that possession for his team.
Now, Fontecchio. It's stolen by Pritchard. Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Jovic.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Celtics.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist number.
Now, here's Boucher. Hauser. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. So Timmy's listed at 6'1". Terry Rozier, though, plays bigger, wouldn't you say?
Well, no doubt about it, Kevin. He's athletic, and he's very tough. When his shot is falling, he can be difficult to stop.
Larson, no good. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. Gonzalez's shot is off. Heat have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's his first foul. Davion Mitchell's checked in for the Heat.
Number 45, Davion Mitchell.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fontecchio finds Wiggins. Again, the miss by the Heat.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Now, here's Boucher. Gonzalez. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And even 3-on-3 break. Wiggins surveying the floor. The rebound by the Celtics. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the basket by Hauser. Hauser's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Fires for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
For 3. Wiggins with some nice D. Got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Celtics ending the second quarter on a 14-4 run. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
For your Pocket Arena Entertainment.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Well, this is the level of performance we've come to expect. What a half from him.
Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. White is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Queta in at the 5 down low. That's in the game for the Celtics. And last season, yet again, 60-plus wins, Greg, for the Celtics. One of the elite teams clearly in the league.
And the only concern was perhaps a tendency towards complacency, but after coming up short last season and with Tatum sidelined, some adversity to spark their competitive fire. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Now, Hero, 7 points in the game. It's good.
Well, his scoring ability is why this game is all tied up. A few more key possessions like that, and they could start to pull away.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you, Kevin.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. Now, Adebayo. After Jason Tatum missed on that last 3-pointer. Pass to Jonas. Back to Jaquez. Adebayo, that's a 2-pointer. That one's good from the corner. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Tatum on the wing. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Brown against Jaquez. And it's Brown missing.
Boston foul. Naya Tatum. First personal foul. First team foul.
Miami trailing. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Jaquez. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Simons. 7 points in the game. Outside Tatum. The 3 ball. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got his 6th rebound on the night. Adebayo passes to Jaquez. Adebayo with the screen on White. Now Hero. Jacks up a 3. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. On the wing, Brown. Launches a 3. Cash money. Brown with the train.
It's so smooth when Brown is feeling it from deep. No hesitation.
Ware passes to Adebayo. Jonas. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail bite.
Now Tatum after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Left side, Adebayo. Jaquez outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound Boston. Outside Tatum. Simons kicks to Tatum. 44 seconds left in the third. That one no good. Outside Adebayo. Hero on the wing. From downtown. Hits it from three-point range. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
A short corner three there for Hero. Such a smooth stroke from deep.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Now, here's Boucher. Shoots over Fontecchio. And the shot's good for Boucher.
Oh, check out the handles. They're nasty. Spin move. Had his man grab it for air.
Rozier for three. And again, Miami with the triple.
And this is why Rozier's out there. He knows he has the trust of his teammates to take that shot.
And the basket by Hauser.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of the game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Heat, Rozier's out there with Mitchell. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Simone Fontecchio. And it's Jovic in at the center. Three-pointer, Pritchard. And the Celtics hit again from deep. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Gonzalez passes to Hauser. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Gonzalez has got the lead up to three now for the Celtics.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pritchard passes to Gonzalez. The Celtics working the ball around now. Boucher's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one's good. Fontecchio.
Known as a ferocious scorer, Rozier is also solid at knowing when to give it up.
To the paint. Out to Gonzalez. Fires the three. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And again, it's Miami with a three.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Fires from the corner. Boucher's shot is off.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
For three. No good. And here's Rozier, who brings it up for the Miami Heat. 6-point lead. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Here's Jonas, covered by Simon. Wiggins, buries the deep ball.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And they've got a lot of momentum right now, trying to close this thing out.
Oh, Tatum capping off the alley-oop.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by Miami.
Fontecchio sets a screen. That one is off. Celtics trail by 8. Now Brown outside Simons. No good from 3.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
Doesn't get that one. Now for the Celtics, this one not looking good. White fires, and there's the 3.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Now Wiggins. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. What a response! Hitting a 3 of their own.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly getting that three-pointer.
It seems like Brown always has something cooking, and he shows up big when they need him most.
Fontecchio guarded by Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Wiggins! The 3 goes down.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
White goes in, and Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Fontecchio. Simons. He's off from 3. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Let's lose a 3. Outside Wiggins. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
On the wing, Wiggins. He's covered by Brown. 4 on the shot clock. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And so it's Miami winning this one. They came in here and took care of
on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Ali LaForce. Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner.
Oh, yes!
Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh! Come on, Jalen. That's just ridiculous.
No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Trent. It's hauled in by White.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Brown with a screen. Simons passes to Brown. Over Kuzma. Brown, no good.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off his shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Antetokounmpo outside. Trent outside. Fires the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to White. Let's go with a 3. Porter pulls it in.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And here's Porter. He's guarded by White. And here's Kuzma. Back to Porter. Antetokounmpo outside. Inside. Right at the free throw line. The putback. The kick out to Kuzma. Pass to Turner. Tries again. Boston pulls it in.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Tatum, shot is good.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Trent's got 5 now.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Simons passes to Tatum. Back to Simons. Tatum with a screen. Simons with it. Now Porter defending. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Milwaukee ball.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs almost every year recently, the Celtics fell short last season, RJ.
Well, injuries and other factors played into that. But there's so much parity in the NBA right now. There is no team invincible come playoff time.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it. And a guy who's won so many music awards recently, Jack Harlow in attendance.
You know, though he's a Louisville native, he grew up a Boston fan. And according to him, it was the Kevin Garnett trade that really made that happen.
Now here's Tatum. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while. But it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Porter with it. Now guarded by Brown. White against Trent. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2. Boston trailing. All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Ali. Thanks. Now here's Porter. Yet to see a basket. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
White finds Brown. White with a screen on Kuzma. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. The Bucks leading by 5. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Turner, a screen on Simons. And here's Porter outside. Boston pulls it in. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game. There's 21 seconds left in the first. Count that one.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
1 second left. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Bucks on top. They lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, they've got Bobby Portis, Cole Anthony out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's A.J. Green, and it's Sims in at the 5 spot. 6 on the shot clock. Green, a screen. The 3 from Prince. Boston pulls it in. And here's Boucher. And stolen by Green. On the wing, Anthony to the paint. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. The 3 from Prince. Knocks down the long J. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Shireman. Back to Pritchard. Anthony on the double. Lets the 3 fly. And Boucher the bucket on the assist by Pritchard. Boucher's got 5.
He kept his cool despite the double team and finds the open man.
Steps back. Anthony, the pass to Portis. Green with a screen on Boucher. Now here's Green. Top of the key jumper, no good. Now here's Pritchard. No points so far. Here's Boucher for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Yes, Peyton Pritchard doing it at the NBA level. He was a beast in the college ranks too, Richard.
All-time leader in games played, minutes, and assists in his conference. The only player to reach 1,900 points, 600 assists, and 500 rebounds in the conference. You know, that's pretty tough.
Hits the trifecta.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside, and this has been a barn burner.
Pass to Green. It's Prince on the wing. Out to Anthony. Portis outside. Fires from deep. The rebound, Celtics. There's 1:47 left in the second period. Here's Boucher. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Green. The Bucks trail. Here's Portis. Shireman grabs the board.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Pritchard, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
The 3 from Prince. Kept alive. Outside, Green. There's the triple. Sinks the tray. Green's got 6 in the quarter. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. BA?
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. The offensive rebound. Pritchard finds Boucher. Second chance shot. And it's good for 2. Boucher's got 13.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Prince, the pass to Sims. On the wing, Hauser. And A.J. Green is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Pass to Boucher. Here's Shireman. Back to Boucher. Shoots over Portis. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Chris Boucher has been on display for Boston. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back after this word.
RPM, an amazing stunt from your Pocket Bike Arena Entertainment.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Chris Boucher really making an impact here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown are the wingmen, and it's Simons in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Porter gets the bucket.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
Nice ball movement by Boston. White on the wing. From downtown, gets the 3 ball to go. White's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Trent outside. Pass to Turner. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Turner, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Queta. Turner covers. Out to Simons. From behind the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
They can't give Simons any room from that corner spot.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Boston pulls it in. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Down low. Tatum passes to Brown. And here's White. Here's the 3. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Trent finds Turner. Now here's Porter. Pass to Kuzma. It's stolen by Tatum. And here's White. Tatum, a screen on Porter. Now Simons. Turner covers. Now White. Clock at 4. Left side, Brown. And here's Simons outside. Porter pulls it in. Trent on the wing. Looking to win the run. Porter's shot is off. Celtics lead by 5. Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
He drops it from range.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Pass to Turner. White with the steal. Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Tatum passes to Brown. Now White. Oh, here's White on the drive. 5 on the clock. And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it. Got a line change here for Boston. Milwaukee making some changes. 1:19 left in the third. Takes a step back. Pass to Prince. The three is up. Buries it from three. Prince has got 9 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Shireman. On the wing, Hauser. Green covering. 4 on the clock. Hauser can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
From the arc. Portis outside. Three-pointer. Shireman grabs the board. Boston on offense. They're on a 12-3 run. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Boucher. There's the three. Boston again missing. On the wing, Green. Here's Sims. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
The third quarter comes to a close. Boston out in front. They lead by 5. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got Prince, Green out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Anthony, and it's Sims in at the center position. Celtics lead by 3, and it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Cole Anthony, first personal foul.
Three-pointer Pritchard knocks down the triple.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Pass to Boucher. On the take, and finished off by Boucher.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. For three, Anthony on target from range. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Boucher outside. From downtown. Rebound, Milwaukee. Sims has got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Green from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Pritchard finds Boucher. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Oh, missed on the tray. And so Prince will bring it up for Milwaukee. Now Portis, outside Anthony. To take the lead. Yes, sir, with the three. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Boucher! And again, another missed shot. Milwaukee in the lead. Now Anthony. Portis! Here's Anthony. Beyond the arc. The triple drop.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every three he takes now is going in.
Portis there for the rebound.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Outside Anthony. Outside Portis. Now Green, down to 5 on the shot clock. The three is in!
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep that frame.
Booyah! He sinks the triple!
And just a huge answer right there with a three of their own. And the crowd now is in a frenzy.
Now Portis. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Oh, he cannot hit. Celtics trail by 4. Outside Boucher from deep. Oh, he can't hit it.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Jacks up a 3. Oh, it doesn't go. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Count it.
It's great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Garza. Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Shireman. And Simon was subbed in for Pritchard. Porter looks it over. Puts it up. Cleared away by Boucher. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the pass to Brown. Porter against Simons. Now White. To tie it up. Oh, wow. Unable to get off a shot. They'll turn it over. Very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Outside Trent. Fires the 3. And he nails it.
Rate of baskets assisted. It's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And so it's Milwaukee with the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did.
Giannis.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. And it's Porter in at the point. Now, here's Trent. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Trent. Sinks the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Jonas. Shots good by Hero.
Such a competitor. Hero got fired up by their last three.
Wasted no time on that one. Trent's got 5.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. Took a shot for the team in that situation.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Miami's on 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Second chance shot in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Trent passes to Antetokounmpo. Trent against Hero. 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. Turner for 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
For the 3. The shot missing. Nice D from Porter. Bucks trail by 7. You know, Clark, when Kyle Kuzma is in the right role and the right situation, he can help in so many areas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's capable of spacing the floor. His shot has just been a tad inconsistent, so that's why he hasn't gotten to the next level yet. But I love the energy he plays with and his versatility.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Adebayo. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Exceptional shooter across the floor. Adebayo has a huge presence with the ball.
Misses the 3. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They trail by 6. 1:06 left in the first quarter. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Adebayo, and it's Miami with another.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
It's Trent on the wing. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Hero. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Trent's got 12. Miami leading by 6. And here is Hero. He's got 11. Adebayo finds Hero. The 3. Giannis grabs the miss. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Hero looking around. From the arc. Up again. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Heat lead by 8. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Heat.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Cole Anthony. Portis is out there with Green. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Sims in at the center position. 5 to shoot. Portis for 3. Larson with the rebound. A 3-pointer. Wiggins drills it from outside. Wiggins has got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
I'll tell you what, how easy does Wiggins make the game look? I mean, in the flow, excellent stroke from distance. That's fun to watch.
Rozier the pass to Fontecchio. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Wiggins outside. 3-pointer. And again, Miami with the triple.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And here's Prince outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Wiggins inside the line. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Jovic. Fontecchio sets a screen. And the Heat, another 3.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And it's Prince penetrating. Fontecchio with it. Now Anthony defending. Fires the 3. And it's Fontecchio missing. Bucks trail by 19. Inside. Got a piece of it. And now Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Kevin?
Some forward thinking. Allie, we thank you very much. Clark, more so than ever, NBA offenses are putting the ball in the hands of their stars and letting them go to work.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that with a high level of skill, speed, shot making, and playmaking. You can create it with strength as well, playing through a guy like Jokic, Giannis, and Luka.
Out to Anthony. The three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's on the defense. You got to guard Anthony from the corner.
Miami leading by 17. Pass to Jokic. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Kicks it out to Prince. From deep. Offensive rebound. Green taking his time here. 6 on the shot clock. Really left alone that time. Portis has got 5.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Outside Rozier. Takes a 3. And that one's good. Fontecchio's got 6 here in this quarter.
He just showed us why they need to respect his shot.
Anthony, the pass to Portis. It's Prince on the wing. Scoreless thus far. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, you want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and gonna be called every time.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw this game. Here's Anthony. Pass to Sims. Back to Anthony. Puts up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Anthony's got his second bucket.
You just know from a very young age, Cole Anthony's been perfecting that three-point shot. Maybe like his dad. His dad was kind of a pedestrian three-point shooter.
From outside the arc. Here's Jokic. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Miami Heat. 13 points up. And we thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. It's a 13-point game. The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Wing pairing will be Hero and Hawkes Jr. And it's Jokic in at the 1 spot. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Clock at 4. Here's Trent. It's hauled in by the Heat. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Adebayo, high post. Pass to Ware. There's a screen. And a wide open look for Hero. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hero's got the first field goal of the second half for Miami. Porter kicks to Trent. Giannis sets a screen for Trent. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Hits the three-point bomb. Hero's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Heat.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Hero from long range. And again, it's Miami with a 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
There's the three. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop it.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls. Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Miami leading by 23. Adebayo with the screen on Trent. Hero, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Count it, good. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Outside, Hero. The tray. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the drive. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And a new group in for the Heat. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Khalil Ware. Fontecchio's coming in for Bam Adebayo. Higgins is checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Jokic Jonas. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in. A.J. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Anthony subbed in for Kevin Porter.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pass to Anthony. Back to Giannis. Let's go. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
Second free throw, no good. Sims kicks to Anthony. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Tyler Hero picks one up. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not. One of his strengths, shooting in the low 60s last season.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Antetokounmpo's got 16 here in the second half.
And Antetokounmpo, his jump shot continues to look better and better. When he's pulling up like that, the defense is cooked.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Miami Heat. Another excellent. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Bucks, A.J. Green out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Prince. And it's Sims in at the 5 spot. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. It's hauled in by the Heat. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Mitchell wide open. Offline with his 3. Bucks trail by 16. Here's Antetokounmpo, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Wiggins outside. And again, it's the Heat missing. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Fontecchio. That's foul number 2 for him.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
That one falls.
You know, Giannis has a really good basketball IQ, so he recognizes that taking and making mid-range jumpers is going to help keep the defense honest when they're guarding.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
A welcome sign for sure. When Wiggins is connecting with the J, his offense becomes lethal.
Miami leading by 17. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Green. He drills the 3.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Now Wiggins fires the 3. Down it goes for 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Wiggins pulls it down.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Shots good by Hero.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. No coverage that time. Wiggins has got 15 points here in the second half. Giannis against Adebayo. And it's Giannis missing.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Turner with the steal. Giannis against Hero. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Miami.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Andrew Wiggins.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Hero with it. Out-guarded by Giannis. Adebayo passes to Ware. Outside, Hero. Ware kicks to Hero. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Hero's got 39.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Outside, Adebayo. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
Heat foul. Wade. Second personal foul. Penalty.
That's good from Turner.
For Milwaukee. Miles Turner. 2.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Hero against Trent. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. 9 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Hero. And another basket for Miami.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Teams with similar systems.
Yeah, look, neither of these teams is ever going to be in a rush. They're very patient offensively, and it's more about player movement and ball movement than it is about pace.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Anthony Simons out there with Derek White. And it's Queta in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Hero outside. Releases. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Ooh, Tatum slams it home.
Great move by Tatum. Getting to the rim and throwing it down.
Hero for three. Pass to Yakuchonis. Here's Jaquez. And the three off target. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Well, coach, since entering the league, Jaime Jaquez Jr. has been lauded for his strong fundamentals.
Yeah, B.A., he's got tremendous footwork, makes great use of the pump fake, and he is a tough physical player who can finish in traffic or hurt you in the post. Well, that's the danger of giving Hero a look from deep.
Nails it from three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. There, the screen. Hero for three. That doesn't go either for Hero. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And here's Simons outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, don't blink, or Simons will already have the shot off.
Wing shot on the way. Hero, no good. Boston has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. White, the pass to Tatum. Brown finds Tatum. Launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Tatum's got 5 now.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
So it's Boston now. After the basket by Miami. Fires hitting the triple. Brown's gotten his second bucket.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up. And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Now here's Hero to the right side. Three-pointer Yakuchonis sends it home from three-point land.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Tatum's shot is good.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Now here's Jaquez. No made baskets yet. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo.
Well, with Jaquez, you get that competitive streak. There he is with the answer 3.
Tatum against Adebayo. Back to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Boston. Blocked! And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Jonas' shot is good.
Well, he's such a willing and effective passer. That's a good find by Adebayo there.
Pass to White. 4-3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
With 1 on the clock. Oh, and a dunk by Brown. And so it's the Boston Celtics going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Simone Fontecchio out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Terry Rozier, and it's Larson in at the 2. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And the foul called on Simone Fontecchio. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Miami making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Richard finds Boucher. 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Shot from the top of the key. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more. Heat trail by 14. And stolen by Boucher. Garza passes to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Outside for Mitchell. Sinks it from distance. Mitchell's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Shireman. Boucher outside. And here's Pritchard. Outside for Boucher. Just 4 to shoot. From behind the arc. Oh, he's clobbered. And he'll get 3 shots at the line. That's on Simone Fontecchio. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he's good on the first of 3. Stan, while they're cobbling together an offense, the Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, B.A., only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive rating. Making that commitment's a key pillar of the Heat culture.
Wiggins for 3. Garza grabs the board.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Boucher for 3. Drains the triple. Boucher's got 10 points.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Pass to Boucher. From deep. Miami grabs the miss. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Gets the 3 to fall. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Keeping his head up and staying patient. This is what you love to see from Rozier as a playmaker.
And Boucher, the bucket on the assist by Pritchard.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this down.
Rozier, the pass to Fontecchio. There's a screen by Wiggins. Pass to Fontecchio. For 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's a nice shot, helping to space the floor for his team.
Outside Pritchard. Here's Boucher for 3. The rebound by Wiggins. And so it's Rozier who brings it up for Miami. Down by 12. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high. Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And the call will be against Peyton Pritchard. That'll be a second foul of the game. A three off the inbound. Rozier gets the bucket. Rozier's got his first 3 points of the game.
The shot-first mentality of Rozier on full display. Knows he can make this shot when it opens up.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Wiggins for three. Outside for Rozier. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Now just a 3-point Celtic lead.
From distance, Rozier looking confident.
Boucher. No good. Unable to win this run.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Here's Boucher for three. Again, the miss by Boston. Fires for three. And again, it's Miami from deep. 7 seconds left in the second quarter. Puts up a three. Hey, it's Boucher with a three. Boucher's got 15 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
For your occupier, Arena Entertainment.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Chris Boucher really making an impact here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the court right now for the Celtics. White and Brown are the wingmen. Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. And it's Simons in at the point guard.
Well, this is why you got to keep pace with Simon, because once he's got a step on you, you're finished.
Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Kick out to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. He's got 11.
Well, Brown returning the favor. That three at the other end didn't sit well with them.
Back to Hero. There, the screen. He shoots it. Hero, no good. Boston leading by 3. Here's Simons. Left side, Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. The 3 doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
So that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. There's Simons with a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Simons has got 6 points in the quarter.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Into the lane. No one near him. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Man, once Simons found his rhythm, he's been non-stop.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Hero for 3. And again, no good by Miami.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Simons passes to Tatum. Out to Simons. 6 to shoot. White for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now. Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
You know, most people don't know that Bam isn't Adebayo's real first name.
No, B.A., it's actually Edwards. When he was young, he was watching cartoons and flipped the coffee table over. After that, his mother started calling him Bam Bam, and it stuck.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, B.A. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it." And what does his team want from him? He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Brian?
An impact player. Thank you, Allie.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game. But they might need someone else to step up as well.
White for 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one. Itaquez on the wing. 3-pointer off the mark. Boston on offense. They're on a 20-7 run. A line change here for Miami.
Second team foul.
Pritchard, the pass to Boucher. Offensive rebound. Here's Shireman to the middle. Oh, it's stolen. Pritchard with a steal. Pass to Boucher. And the shot goes. Boucher's got 17.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Heat trail by 15. The drive by Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Wiggins for the triple.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Wiggins from outside the arc. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And he's really made his mark with the 3-pointer today. And that's another big one.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get...
And so it's Boston with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More 2K action in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Davion Mitchell is out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Simone Fontecchio, and it's Jovic in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Stolen by Wiggins. 3-on-3. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the triple. Wiggins got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, offensively, Wiggins is putting together some great numbers. And so far, he's shown no intention of slowing down.
Here's Boucher for 3. Rebounded by Jovic. Heat trail by 8. Takes the 3. And it's Mitchell. The miss. And for the Celtics, they're shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Here's Boucher. No luck on that one. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Heat. From deep, Mitchell. The shot, no good. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul. And the Heat with some changes. Ware's checked in for Jovic. Bam Adebayo comes in for Fontecchio. And it's Hero in for Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Let's go with a three. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Boston leading by 8. And here's Simons outside. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
You can't give Simons any room from that corner spot.
Hero against White. Now Rozier. Wiggins outside. Shoots a three. And it's Wiggins coming right back with a three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Hero for three. It's money from deep.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
Here's a pass to Tatum. And stolen by Adebayo. Wiggins fires. Oh, the long ball, no good.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Simons misses the three.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now Adebayo from downtown. And rebounded by Tatum.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for that.
Jason Tatum. Here's the pass to Brown. Stolen by Wiggins. And here we go, the Heat fast break. To tie it up. Now Adebayo. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul of the game. Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Here's Adebayo. 1:02 left in the final quarter. Now White jacks up a three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Look, shooting off the catch is something White's become really good at.
Wiggins! It's good from beyond the arc.
Plays with a bit of quiet intensity, but Wiggins has shown the ability to rise up in the big moments.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Simons with a steal. Tatum outside. Outside Brown. Here's Simons. Puts up the tray. Money from three.
A massive make by Simons. Proving he can deliver in a crucial moment.
Wiggins with a screen on White. Outside Wiggins. From deep. It's off. Brown with it. Takes a three. Simons fires. Oh, money. So we see the Celtics get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was won.
Jason, with you guys being such a young...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.